what you see before you might look kind of random. If you're a Disney fan or a fan of anything else, you may have seen this on Instagram or something like that, where they put charts of different movies or characters or themes, and then you have to choose, you know, what's best in the very end.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
And then you see one of your friends and they did it wrong, and you tell them, and you're like, that's not right, you know?
Yeah.
What is the best Disney movie of all time?
We're gonna find that out.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. Heads up, this is my cousin Lucas. Yeah.
That's me. Okay, so first up, we have Toy Story versus Robin Hood.
I would say Robin Hood.
I agree with that.
That was so easy.
Robin Hood
Okay.
is better than Toy Story.
Oh.
But Toy Story is a classic, but Robin Hood wins.
Also, we couldn't fit writing all the things down on our little whiteboard that we found. So here's the picture. Amazing. Okay.
Okay.
So our first one is Robin Hood.
Yeah, Robin Hood, right here. Frozen versus Bolt. Bolt.
No.
Yes.
Frozen. Why do you think that Bolt is better than Frozen?
Bolt is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time.
But why?
Because it's beautiful.
Why?
It's got a dog, okay? It's about a dog. And like the conflict between the dog and how it takes place in a movie set, and like how he doesn't realize it. Like he spends all this time going back to his owner, which he loves dearly, and she loves him too, but like...
Yeah, but
They
Frozen's
took
about
him
love
away.
too.
But he gets replaced, but like...
Sisterly love.
Okay, but... Hey, sisters! No. It's got a... There's a
How do
dog,
we decide
and
which
they have
one
a
between
cat.
Frozen and Bolt then? Because we both feel very strongly about this. Anna's my favorite princess. So, I would say Frozen.
Fine.
But you can't just like... Are you actually okay with that? Or not?
I will be okay with it.
Okay.
Okay, Fantasia versus Brave. 1, 2, 3, Brave.
Brave.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because like it's a strong female lead and like representation, you know? It's good.
I like that you have a feminist side.
And also, Brave was like the first Pixar Disney princess, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So, fun fact.
Isn't it the only Pixar princess?
Maybe.
We'll have to look that up. I don't know.
Wall-E versus Sword in the Stone. 1, 2, 3.
Wall-E.
Yeah. I love Sword in the Stone,
yeah,
but
it's
like
classic, but Wall-E is just like way too cute.
Finding Dory versus The Rescuers.
Finding Dory's on there, not
Yeah.
Finding Nemo?
Well, Finding Nemo's later.
Oh, okay.
The Rescuers for me.
I like The Rescuers better than Finding
Me too.
Dory.
101 Dalmatians versus Treasure Planet.
101 Dalmatians.
Whoever says Treasure Planet is an idiot. Sorry. But
I'm
that's
writing 101 dogs.
That's Lady and the Tramp versus Princess and the Frog. Lady and the Tramp.
I
Amazing.
would also say Lady and the Tramp.
Moana versus Black Cauldron.
Moana.
Moana.
Why are those next to each other?
Okay.
Next one.
Winnie the Pooh versus Oliver and Company.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Tangled or Tarzan? Tarzan.
Yeah, Tarzan. I love Tangled though. That's
Me
a
too.
hard one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tarzan, a good story, a handsome lad, great music,
Yeah, the music is what
adventures in the jungle.
Tangled's got good music, but like Tarzan's got some serious bops.
It's a bop.
This is like one of my favorite Disney movies ever versus your favorite. It's Peter Pan versus Ratatouille.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna fight over this? Peter Pan.
I love Ratatouille. It's literally my favorite
Peter
Disney
Pan
movie
is better
besides
than
The Incredibles.
Ratatouille.
I disagree.
But like, why?
I just love it. Peter Pan is age old, and it's like had so many different renditions that it deserves a place.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I do love Peter Pan.
Pan.
Cinderella versus The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, that's a really hard
Cinderella.
one too.
Cinderella. Sorry, Cinderella. A Bug's Life versus Hercules.
That's really hard too. Bug's Life is actually one of my favorite Disney movies. Like the ones that I made. Like I mean, obviously I grew up with a lot of Disney movies, but my favorites as a little kid were Peter Pan, Mary Poppins, and Bug's Life. Who puts the gliding gladiator?
Hercules.
Hercules.
I
Yeah.
think Hercules. Up or Fox and the Hound?
They both make me cry. Little
Up is
Buckwoods.
more adventure. I pick Up.
I'll pick Up too.
Little Mermaid versus Emperor's New Groove. As much as I love Emperor's New Groove, I think Little Mermaid.
Yeah. My favorite movie is Ariel. I'm like, no, it's not because you don't even know what it's called.
Someone has said that? My favorite
Yeah.
movie is Ariel?
Yes. You ever heard somebody say that?
No.
Or like when they're playing like Seen It, like Disney Seen It, they're like Ariel. You're like, no.
Zootopia versus Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons. Home on the Range versus Pinocchio.
Home on the Range is a terrible, terrible movie. That's like one of like the only like bad, genuinely bad Disney movies.
Okay,
So we're writing Pinocchio down.
Pinocchio wins.
Like
It
that
was
yodeling
fun.
scene where they like change different pastel colors and the cows are just like hopping around. It's terrible.
We would
It's
have it
so
inside
bad.
my car, like my mom's Mazda. She would have it playing, so we'd watch it like 17 times a week.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Good.
Sleeping Beauty versus Jungle Book.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Did I say Jungle Book?
Yeah, but that's okay. Sleeping Beauty's probably better.
Okay, thank you.
I didn't really have a strong opinion. I was just gonna throw a suggestion. Monsters Inc. versus Alice in Wonderland. Monsters Inc.
Alice in Wonderland. Those are two entirely different movies. Really not a Monsters Inc. fan. I've never been a Monsters Inc. fan. That's a really
I
hard
don't
one
care.
then.
I'm taking Monsters Inc.
I'll just let you have it.
Thank you. The Incredibles versus Cars. Incredibles.
I'm
That's
also not a
my-
big fan of Cars.
Incredibles was my favorite movie growing up, and I wrote a letter to Brad Bird saying he should make a sequel back in like whenever.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
He probably read your letter.
I hope so.
That's probably why there's an Incredibles 2 is because of you.
Yeah, you're right. Beauty and the Beast versus Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Inside Out versus Cars 3.
Inside Out.
Yes. Cars 3 is trash.
I just don't like Cars very much. I think that the first Cars is okay. But like it just got progressively worse and they kept making more.
Yeah.
And then they
And
made planes.
Blech. Bambi versus Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch. I gotta say.
Okay. we
I
can do
loved
Lilo.
Bambi as a kid too.
Yeah, I loved Bambi, but we can do Lilo and Stitch. And Toy Story or Pocahontas? Pocahontas. Toy Story 3. Pocahontas. Okay, Toy Story 2 versus Atlantis.
I like Atlantis a lot.
Never seen Atlantis before.
Really? How do we judge that one then?
We can do Atlantis. Toy Story 2 isn't that good.
You need to watch Atlantis.
Probably.
It's on Netflix.
Really?
Watch it on Netflix if you've never seen it. Little plug for them.
Sponsored by
Sponsored by
Big
That's
Hero
it.
6 versus Mulan. Mulan. I love what am I saying?
Big Hero 6?
I love Big Hero 6, but Mulan's better.
I agree.
Coco versus Monsters University.
Coco.
Coco.
Coco was such a good movie. And I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. And it was
Yeah,
incredible.
I saw it in my Spanish class for the first time. So.
Did you watch it in Spanish?
It was really good. Dumbo versus The Good Dinosaur.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
The Good Dinosaur was a crap movie.
It wasn't that good.
I'm so sorry, Disney, but you were slacking. I don't know. Like, it was beautiful.
Mhm.
Like, oh
The
my gosh.
animation was
The background
gorgeous.
art and animation, absolutely incredible. But it just wasn't that great of a movie. And so...
Do you remember whenever they ate like the hallucinogen plants and they got high in The Good Dinosaur?
Probably, no. That happened?
Yeah.
That's so, okay.
The screen like turned different colors and they were like, ooh, and then they woke up like hungover, like fainted.
I
like,
love that for
dead.
them. I
But
love
not
that for
dead.
them.
Me too.
What was that between?
Dumbo and
Dumbo.
Yeah. Aladdin versus The Great Mouse Detective. Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Snow White versus The Rescuers Down Under.
I like Snow White.
Yeah.
I used to not like Snow White.
Snow White.
And then she grew on me.
I like Snow
And
White
now-
because the dwarfs.
Snow is just classic. She's such a sweetheart, and all the dwarfs are like adorable.
Mm-hmm. Lion King versus Wreck-It Ralph.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
I was like, please don't say Wreck-It.
I love Wreck-It Ralph. And Wreck-It Ralph 2 is also really good. But Lion King's better.
Lion King.
Finding Nemo versus Dinosaur. Finding
I
Nemo.
knew not.
Okay, Robin Hood versus Frozen.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I'll admit that. I love Frozen, but
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Brave versus Wall-E. I say Wall-E.
Yeah, okay.
Rescuers versus
101.
101 Dalmatians. Lady versus Moana. Lady. Moana.
Moana was really, really good.
Yeah, Moana was really, really good. Maybe whenever I'm
Wonder
old and
Woman.
lonely, I could buy myself a dog for Christmas. Anyway, Winnie the Pooh versus Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Tarzan. Peter Pan versus Cinderella.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Hercules versus Up. Hercules. The Robinsons versus Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay.
I'll let that happen. Pinocchio versus
Sleeping Beauty.
Beauty. Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. versus Incredibles. Incredibles.
Yes.
Uh,
In Ink.
Mary Poppins versus Inside Out. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Lilo and
Poppins.
Stitch versus Pocahontas.
That's a tough one. I like Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Okay, Atlantis versus Mulan.
Mulan.
Coco versus Dumbo. Dumbo. Or Coco. I don't have a strong opinion on either of these movies, so I'll let you decide.
I love Dumbo. I would say Coco's better.
Okay, Coco. Aladdin or Snow White? Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Lion King
Ali.
or Nemo?
Lion
This-
King.
Okay, Lion King. Yeah.
King.
I'm fine. I love both those movies, and I do not care either.
Okay, we're
Okay.
down to like the final eight.
Yo, finally, Robin Hood versus Wall-E.
Robin Hood.
101 versus Moana. 101.
Uh-huh.
Tarzan versus Peter Pan. Peter Pan.
You're right.
Hercules versus Ariel. I mean, Leader Mermaid. What? It's throwing me off.
Threw you off. I would say Hercules is a better movie.
Okay, Hercules. Pinocchio versus Monsters Inc. Pinocchio. Wait, no, Incredibles. Incredibles.
Oh, it was Incredibles.
Okay, Poppins.
Poppins.
Poppins. Mulan versus Coco. Mulan.
Yeah. Mulan.
Aladdin or Lion King.
Lion King. I feel like these results are going to surprise us.
Me too.
When I think of the best Disney movie, obviously my favorite. It's Peter Pan's my favorite, so I go
Yeah.
with Peter Pan.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of competition.
It is. It is. Definitely a lot of competition. Okay, Robin Hood versus 101.
I would say Robin Hood.
Okay, I'm done for Robin Hood. I like both those movies so much. I can't.
But
go
I
wrong with
love-
either of them.
I love 101
Me
Dalmatians.
too. Okay, Peter Pan versus Hercules. Peter Pan. Incredibles versus Poppins.
Poppins.
Okay, Poppins. Although I would argue that Incredibles is the best movie. But also Mary Poppins. No, Mary Poppins better. Okay. Mulan
Stereo.
versus Lion King. Lion King.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna get so difficult.
Okay.
Okay,
These
final
are-
four.
These are the two.
The final four are Robin Hood, Peter Pan, Mary Poppins, and Lion King.
Robin Hood or Peter Pan?
I would say Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. Poppins or Lion King? I'd say Poppins.
I still say Poppins too. Okay, see, this is where it gets incredibly difficult because these are two of my favorite movies. Mary Poppins and Peter Pan.
I've already made up my mind.
And ironically, they both take place in London.
That's
just-
kind of exciting.
It is exciting. Okay.
Okay. I would say Mary Poppins because it's like one of a classic. I've just grown to love how they created it and like the story behind the movie and the movie itself. You know?
Mhm.
And also there's so many like classic songs. And
I have a love for Mary Poppins too.
Me
But
too.
like, Peter Pan is probably my favorite, but like, I don't know.
I think Mary Poppins.
I think Mary Poppins wins.
I think Mary Poppins is the best.
Have we come to a conclusion?
I think Mary Poppins is the best Disney movie of
Oh, I
all
just ruined it. It's okay.
time. That was really good, and I'm really proud of
We
us.
have decided in 25 minutes that of all the Disney movies listed, Mary Poppins
is the best.
is the very best movie that Disney has produced.
So good job, Disney.
Great
and
job.
the sequel was really good. Not as good as the original, but
wasn't as
very,
good as the
very
original.
good.
But I still appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah,
You know?
they did a good job. Good job.
We did it!
Proud of us. Mary Poppins,
Mary Poppins.
the winner. And
It's exciting.
Wait.
Okay, so now here's the deal.
what's the deal?
We made it through this, and if you watched this far, then it's far enough to acknowledge that you should also follow us on social media.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that correct?
100%.
100%. So, my Twitter and my Instagram will be linked in the description bar, and so will Lucas's Instagram. Do you have a Twitter?
I do, and it's the same as my Instagram. So
Perfect.
hit
All
me
right.
up at 21 Lucas Crow. My Instagram is absolutely popping.
Do that. Coolest high schooler around.
You're right.
Okay, cool. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you in another video.
Comment what your favorite Disney movie of all time is.
Do that. All right. We'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.